Hello everyone, welcome to Indoraptor Productions, where today, we have some new images. Nobody knows if these are Primal Attack figures or Dino Escape figures. Pretty much everybody's under the assumption that these are just more Primal Attack figures, that are probably going to release earlier next year. Or that's what it appears to be anyways. But, there's always the possibility that some of these could be Dino Escape figures and we just don't know it. But, yeah, so let's get into them. So, first off, we got Snap Squads. So, we got this green Velociraptor. Nothing to really write home about. It's just a green raptor. This video will probably be a little glitchy. Sorry about that. But yeah, just a green raptor. Nothing crazy or insane. But yeah. So then next we have this new Bumpy figure. It seems, this one isn't really that crazy either. I think that the only difference between this Bumpy and the first Bumpy is that this one has red eyes, and I believe the last one had green eyes. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I'm fairly certain. And this one doesn't look as metallic, but these are prototype photos, so pretty much 9 times out of 10 they're gonna change. They're gonna get a little bit more refined and stuff like that. These are very crude renditions of what the final product will look like, but yeah. So you saw it earlier. Here's a trike. Again, this one doesn't look as weird as the green one, the green raptor. You got some hints of the Sinoceratops in there with the, or the Pachyrhinosaurus even, with the, these weird rings. I like the red, though. That looks really cool, like a red Triceratops. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I feel like it gets kind of thrown off with this. It's kind of cool, but, it's okay. It's alright. And then this next one looks awesome. We get oh, never mind. Talking about the wrong one. Yeah, here is Baryonyx. This is quite clearly Grim. Baryonyx Grim. Because of course you have the sort of sand beige undercolor, but then you've got the green on top, and then the red markings around the eye. Looks really cool, though. Not as cool as the original Snap Squad Baryonyx. That was just a Fallen Kingdom berry, but, yeah. I prefer the look of that one. But this is pretty cool, so, and this will, again, probably be metallic, because all the Camp Cretaceous Snap Squads before are all, metallic, so this will probably be metallic in the final product. And this next one, really hope I'm talking about the right one now, is awesome. I don't get any Snap Squad figures. I wouldn't mind getting them, but, I would, if I'm gonna get something, I'm not gonna get this little Snap Squad. I'm gonna get the, mainline stuff. But, this one, I might actually be considering buying. Of course, again, it's just a crude rendition of what it'll probably end up looking like, but that looks awesome. And that is, oh, dang it. Yeah, so actually, this one is pretty interesting. So, this one looks to be just another version of Toro, but you can see it's not Toro because the marking is different on it. And also, this is a lighter colored Toro, because I actually do have the Snap Squad Toro, the first one. And again, this is a prototype image. I wouldn't doubt that this is probably just a repack of that one, of Toro, for, the Season 2 stuff. But, it's still very interesting, this figure, because you can see it looks like it's supposed to be Toro, but it's not exactly. The original Snap Squad Toro, I believe, has green eyes. And you can see this one's pretty metallic. But you can see the marking on his snout is a little bit different. It's kind of similar, but not exactly. It looks different. And also the orange red, it's more of a dark red on the original Snap Squad Toro. On this one, it's a lot like lighter, more of like a light orange, which looks very interesting. Almost like a caramel kind of color, or a caramel kind of color. But yeah, so yeah, looks kind of cool. I mean, I'm not gonna get it, but looks kind of cool. And I'm finally talking about the right one now. So this next one looks awesome, and I'm definitely considering getting it, which it is a new Spinosaurus, but this is like freaking an albino Spinosaurus. And again, looks very cool. Yeah, like, of course, this red eye does not look good in this image, but again, this is a very crude version of what the final product will look like. I really hope that it does look like this, but obviously a lot more refined. But yeah, dude, this figure looks awesome. I would definitely consider getting this. 100%. This is awesome. But now, we'll get into some mainline stuff. You already saw it, and you've already seen it before. But, okay. We have, this Red Raptor, in a new photo, though. You can see it's, I did make a news video talking about this one and the other Raptor, which we'll see in a little bit. I had differing opinions, so what I do now. I actually liked this Raptor more than the other Raptor, but now I've kind of switched. I still do kind of enjoy this Raptor. It definitely does give off, like, some Chaos Effect stuff, but I feel like it gives off more of a Dino Rivals look. Like, this looks like it's from the Dino Rivals line. Which, there were quite a few things that came out of the Dino Rivals line, of course. You got the Indominus Rex, and the Brachiosaurus, technically, because, that came out in 2019. Legacy Collection, but, it came out at the same time as Dino Rivals. We got the Battle at Big Rock, Allosaur and Nozitoceratops. Those are pretty good figures. Way too small, to be in scale, but, they're still pretty cool. There are quite a few good figures in Dino Rivals, but I feel like overall the Dino Rivals line was not very good. So yeah, I do like the white on it though. I do like this. That looks very nice. Again, this is very crude. Look, you can see the markings are all like smeared and stuff. So obviously the final figure will be a lot more refined again. But, yeah, so then we got this one, which everybody is sort of calling the Lost World Tiger Raptor, which this quite clearly isn't. This looks exactly like that one Attack Pack Velociraptor from the Fallen Kingdom line. It was like one of I think it was like the second wave of Attack Pack figures. But there was like this orange Velociraptor, which whenever everybody saw it, whenever we first got like our first look at the Fallen Kingdom line, we saw that image of that Attack Pack Raptor on the back of like one of the Attack Pack packaging. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's a Lost World Raptor," which of course it wasn't. We got an actual Lost World Raptor, but it wasn't 100% accurate. I mean, Yeah, but this is not a Lost World Raptor. This is just an orange Raptor. It looks like they took the exact same paint scheme from that Attack Pack Raptor and then just put it on this Savage Strike Raptor, which I'm still not a big fan of this sculpt. It's the only Raptor sculpt that I don't own. I own every other Raptor sculpt, besides the revised Attack Pack Raptor sculpt with the longer legs, or more outstretched legs, I should say. Um, but yeah, this is the only sculpt that I don't own of anything here. I mean, I would love to get that Camp Cretaceous Delta figure, because that looks really good, but yeah. Not the biggest fan of this one either, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of these two. But, this one's alright. This one, but yeah. So now we get into the sort of meaty stuff. Not really, but, we got a couple new attack packs. We got our new Proceratosaurus here. Looks okay. It's nothing insane. I mean, at least it doesn't feel like it's out of the Dino Rivals line. But yeah, you can definitely see how bad this prototype looks. That paint smearing on the underbelly paint looks really bad. But yeah, again, this is prototype. I do like the blue, like the dark blue. I think it looks really nice. The brown looks alright on it. I mean, it kind of works with the blue. If it had gone all the way down the tail, it would have looked better. But, yeah, not the biggest fan of the yellow. I get that it's mating thing. So, they're trying to, emphasize that, which they do with a lot of these figures. But I just feel like it doesn't really match well with it. But, yeah. Not the biggest fan of this sculpt in general, and just not the biggest fan of this in general. I really like the blue. I think the brown kind of works well with it, but there's not enough of it. So, yeah. It's kind of a shame. But then we get to something actually new. Finally, a repaint of the Coelurus. I really like the sculpt. I do own the original Coelurus. I do far prefer that paint scheme. That was another one of the good, Dino Rivals figures, was the Coelurus. Yeah, not the biggest fan of this one. I much prefer the original one. It looks a lot more natural, I guess. This one doesn't look nearly as good. Maybe without the blue it wouldn't look as bad, and if this brown black kind of color would have gone all the way down, then maybe it wouldn't have looked as bad. But yeah, again, they're trying to emphasize a mating thing, but this one just does not work with the blue. I mean, I think it looks kind of cool. If they had gone all out with this blue, I think that would have looked really good. Even made it metallic. That would have looked awesome. Just get rid of this brown. Just keep on using the blue. Just make the whole entire thing blue with these blue stripings. That would have looked much better than this with that little bit of blue. Again, prototype. Don't know if it's gonna look like this, but yeah. There you go. Not very good. But it's cool that they're finally reusing this sculpt, because it is a very good sculpt. It's just that this particular paint scheme, I feel it doesn't really work with it as well as the original. But yeah, okay. So this next stuff is the big stuff. So yeah. Here we go. Yes, it's so good. These two are the big ones. Yeah. So we got a repaint of the Cryolophosaurus. it looks great. It looks, I actually do prefer this over the original. I really like the original. I feel like that was very Chaos Effect. And I remember I just went to where I was born, Omaha, Nebraska. I don't live there anymore, so I'm not really doxing myself. But I just recently went on a trip there for like a wedding or something. Um, and we went to a Walmart, and I was actually able to get a a figure there. And they had the Seats, which I really wanted to get, but I wasn't able to. So I actually got the Edmontosaurus instead, the Edmontosaurus. And they had the Cryolophosaurus there. So I was kind of like, should I have gotten the Edmontosaurus? You know, I probably should have gotten the Cryolophosaurus, if anything, but I'm honestly kind of happy that I didn't, because this looks much better than that original one. I love the black, really. I think it fits really well. You do have the orange still, which if they go with this like speckling look, I'm all for it. I love this like speckled look. I mean, it's not going to look like this in the final product, which really sucks to say, but if it does end up looking like this, then I'll be very happy. Oh my god, this video is so glitchy. But yeah, really like the black. I think it looks really good with the white as well, like the underbelly. It does look weird that it cuts off right here, and then it starts back up again. That looks weird. But yeah, you got the yellow eyes as well. They did keep the this bit molded orange. Probably that probably made it cheaper, I'm sure, but it would have been nice if they had changed it to a different color, maybe like a blue. I feel it would have maybe fit a little bit like this blue. I feel like would have fit a little bit more with the crest, but it is what it is. And then this is the holy grail of the reveals for today, which is the new Sinoceratops. Oh my god. New Sinoceratops. Looks so good. Looks fantastic. They're finally giving us a Fallen Kingdom Sinoceratops. It looks so good. Yeah, this is just the straight up Fallen Kingdom Sinoceratops. The green is a little bit darker than it was in the movie, but honestly, I prefer that. I will say the eye doesn't look very. It doesn't match well. I feel like this light green doesn't really fit with the dark green. I mean, I'm gonna get this figure either way. Honestly, if I'm not able to get the Camp Cretaceous one, I'll be fine. I would much rather have this one anyways. But yeah, fingers crossed that it does come out like this. Maybe give it a little bit more of this white, but yeah. So yeah, again, this image was made by Jurassic. All these images are from collectjurassic.com. Yeah, but yeah. So here is everything that was revealed. So yeah, there you go. Again, really excited for these two right here. Everything else is kind of meh. Again, the Spinosaurus though does look really nice, but yeah. So that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, post notifications, all that other stuff. Let me know what you guys think of this stuff. What do you think of the new Sinoceratops, I guess? That thing looks really good. I'm super happy that they finally are giving us a Fallen Kingdom Sinoceratops. It's a figure that should have come out back in 2018, but we never got, and now we're finally getting it. Oh my god, what is going on? But, yeah. Are you guys glad that I'm doing another news video finally? It's been a while. I did film one not too long ago, but I just never uploaded it, so yeah. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. And also, don't forget to tune in this Friday, because I'll upload a video. I upload a video every Friday now, or I try to anyways. So, yeah, yeah. So, bye,